Good afternoon. This is Media Center Ukraine, Odessa. We're starting our working day. And today our guests will tell about psychological rehabilitation and the support of the servicemen of the Navy of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Our guests today are Alla Bochevar, Executive Director of the Charitable Foundation for the Development of the Naval Forces of Ukraine. Kateryna, wife of a captured soldier, a member of the hippotherapy program, and the other members of the programs, Kostyantin Naychuk and Dmytro Shykov. Alla, the floor is yours. Can you share details about your center? Good afternoon. The idea of a psychological support center first occurred to us in summer last year when we first organized the camp for the children of the servicemen of the Naval Forces of Ukraine in Lithuania. And then I understood that children require a lot of attention to restore their mental health. I was in Kaunas and I spent time on the territory of that children camp, and I actually saw the reaction of children when they just closed their ears and fell down on earth because of the sound of civil aviation. And back then we understood that we need to involve local psychologists to work with children. Then we returned to Ukraine and we opened our center half a year ago. And we have more than 200 participants in our center. These are the servicemen, their children, wives, and widows. Our team has highly qualified psychotherapists that provide individual sessions, group sessions, and if it is needed, our experts can also work online because there was quite a big amount of requests from wives who feel stressed, who feel apathy and anxious because their children are in the combat zone or they're captured. In such cases, our experts provide online sessions if women cannot attend us physically. Over the period, we have increased the number of tools and techniques that we use to work with our guests. This is the cognitive behavior therapy, Gestalt therapy, and art therapy, which is very popular among children and women. We also are now implementing the animal therapy, namely hippotherapy, where we use horses. It is quite efficient. And now we have the second group for servicemen, and for children we have also canis therapy, where we used specially trained dogs. We work with the canine center for that. We have a special expert for every separate case. That expert selects the therapy which is most efficient for a specific person. We can now say that the center has been developing. The number of people who attend to us has been constantly increasing, and now we want to open the second office in Odessa, and perhaps we will also open an office in Mykolaiv. We work directly with the command of the Naval Forces of Ukraine, and we know what units require our support. And we also know where we can provide support, and we can also visit servicemen on the spot. We would like to increase the number of our specialists, psychotherapists. If the servicemen with the identified diagnosis addresses, and if they take medicine, we have also psychiatrists in our team for more severe cases. So our mental rehabilitation center is ready to any challenges. And we would like to open additional offices in Odessa and also in Mykolaiv. And of course, we are open to the cooperation that can, the people who would like to support our project and our servicemen and develop our team and help the development of our team. Can you share your experience, please? I've been attending the center since February. First, I attended art therapy, and it is really very helpful. It helps to focus. And now I'm also attending hippotherapy. And spending time with animals, with horses, has a very positive impact on my psychological state. Horses are great animals, and it is really very helpful to me. The whole center is very helpful because my husband has been kept captive for a year, and my psycho-emotional state needs support, and I would like to thank Alla for founding such center for us. As far as I understand, you are not the only relative of the captured person who attend to the center. No, there are a lot of other people like me, a lot of children, a lot of wives. Everyone who is in Odessa can attend the center, and there is a big number of people there. Can you share details about your experience at the center? And Hippo Center is great, and the horse club is great. Everything is very positive. And it has a positive impact on my health. Have you been attending the center for a long time? Almost a month now. And the team, the attitude of the team is really great. People are very friendly, and horses help us relax. It helps us to release tension, and this is really great for our health. What else can I add here? Okay, then I would like to ask Dmytro about his experience. I've been also attending hippotherapy, and I have been also undergoing rehabilitation, and I also attend sanatorium. Hippotherapy was offered by my doctor. She told me that she would recommend me to join hippotherapy before I joined the Ukrainian Armed Forces again. And she also told me that this program could improve my mental state. She also told me that that was the new type of therapy at the center. And now I can say that it was mentioned by previous speakers. This hippotherapy program can really improve the mental and emotional state. And I can actually see that the improvements because of the contact with animals. Because when you ride a horse, you feel quite good. And there are some also physical exercises that we do while riding horses. And in my case, I need additional exercises to make progress. So for you, this is also a physical rehabilitation. Yes, a bit. And actually, that was I was surprised with that. That this is not only a mental support, but also physical exercises. And we also have some exercises with dumbbells, and I can say only positive things about that therapy. Are there any questions from the floor? Just a moment. Good afternoon. I think this is the question to Alla. And what is the referral mechanism? Because Dmytro was offered that therapy by his doctor. How can other people attend it? And now our center provides services to the Navy of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and their families. But now, we need additional financial resources to cover other units of the armed forces of Ukraine. Unfortunately, this is the problem of many foundations. We have a specific schedule, and the psychologists from the Navy refer to me personally. So we have a special chat for psychologists and the other relevant experts. So they tell me about the existing problem. They provide the name of a serviceman. This is sensitive information, so it's secret one. So this information is only known by an expert and the attendee. You can also refer to us through social media, Facebook, Instagram, but actually the biggest information support we get through the word of mouth. The servicemen, they communicate with each other and share information about our center. People were quite skeptical at first, and still there is stigma in our society. People are afraid to address mental supporters. But people believe us now, people trust us now, and this is very valuable for us. And we try to do everything that we can, and we would also like to expand our services and our attendees and beneficiaries. We need to do this. I have the question about numbers, if you can share this information. How many services have been already supported by your center? Can they come back to you? So more than 200 persons, 211 or even more people that have addressed our center. Today we are going to have some new ones. And everything depends on an individual case. If a person is a bit distressed, then he or she requires like 1 or 2 sessions. If this is kind of a PTSD or some deep trauma, then we offer a course of sessions. And some of our beneficiaries, they attend our service for a month or 2 months. Then they get some tasks. Then they come back to us in some time. There is kind of a revision or scanning of the state of the person. And if our experts need support, they can also exchange information with their peers. For our defenders, it is very important to get attention and to be supported and to be honored, not only on behalf of the state, but also by the charitable foundations. So attention and honor, it's very important for our attendees. So our aim is for the person to feel relief at once, to feel the release of emotional tension, and then the person can come back to us. It depends on the person. People come back to us, and this is good. We are pleased to welcome them back. Are there any other questions? If there are no questions, then thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your experience. I understand that this is quite difficult for you. Thank you for being open. Thank you for being here today. If journalists want to cover deeper this topic, they can address to our media center. We will share contacts of the coordinator of the project, and they will be able to get more details. This is all for now. We were supposed to have the briefing for the psychological support of servicemen at noon, but we had to postpone it till Thursday. We'll share details later. And today, the next briefing will take place at 1 p.m., and it will be dedicated to circular economy in the Odessa region. So stay tuned. It might be interesting for you.